Now, at the time you were planning to sell your home in Amberwood Drive, North Park, there were other properties in the next street that have been on the market with other agents for over 6 months. What made you think Munish would be able to sell your property in the 4-week campaign he suggested?
Those other homes in our street were also good homes. And so we were competing, and it was a concern to us. Manish, because we've used him before, well, we knew he was a great performer. Those other homes had been sitting around for a while without bids or without success in the sale. So we felt that Manish would probably bring something special to make our appealing to buyers. And he sure did that. He did that absolutely. In the way that he prepared the house, the way he marketed it, and particularly in how he dealt with customers.
Feel the cold, cold air. I'm shaking. Anything you touch.
Looking for styles, space, and location, your search ends here. Hi, this is Munish Seth from Barfin Thompson. Welcome to our new listing.
In the eyes and soul. Feel her up on the hill. Summer's quiet and still.
The moment you enter this beautiful home, all others will fade away in comparison. Come on, let me take you through.
Cheese.
When buyers came in, he showed them everything. He got them passionately connected with the home. And then some of those people would have gone out and looked at those other houses on the same day. But we got a tremendously good number of people through the house, and he was very successful in getting them passionately connected.
Now, Richard, your property sold over the CV and reserve for $1,621,000. That is an extra $171,000 over the reserve. Why do you think Manish was able to get such a great result?
I think the key to selling a house at an auction is to make sure you've got multiple bidders there. If you've got multiple bidders and they realise that the house is selling today, then they have to go for it. They won't get a second chance to come in and negotiate later. So Manish's objective was to get a lot of people through the house through good marketing, targeting the right people, and then making sure that they were arriving at the auction. The work he did behind the scenes, I was totally impressed. I wondered if the man ever rested. He managed to follow through, answer their questions, keep them enthused, and get 4 people to the auction to bid. And the auction just went well. That's why I think we got over the reserve, significantly over the reserve, because people wanted the house and they were prepared to compete for it.
Now, when you're selling a home, presentation of the property can make a big difference to your sale price. Munish suggested a staging company. What difference did staging make to the look and feel of your home?
Well, we were proud of our home as it was, with our leather furniture and oak furniture and our family photos and my workshop tools and my proud workshop. All these things appealed to me. But Manish made it very clear to me that those things are very valuable to me, but they're not coming to look at what I've got and what appeals to me. They're coming to see what would appeal to them. They're trying to, when they come to the home, they want to imagine themselves in it. So out went the photos, out went our choice of furniture, and in came photos and paintings and furniture that appeals to the general public in a delightful sense. Family came to visit the staged house. They loved it. The grandchildren thought it was amazing. So yes, there is benefit in staging your house. And people, when they left the house, the common comment was, "Oh, we love your home. We just love it. It's just beautiful." And I think staging had a huge part in that.
Now, marketing is incredibly important. Munish organised specialist photography, including video and drone footage. Plus, your property was promoted in various publications and online platforms. How best would you describe the marketing?
I think the marketing question, a seller would always be concerned about how much money is going to be spent on marketing. And I think we were too. And when the time came for Munish to talk about the marketing plan, I could tell that he was talking to us in a cautious way. He was measuring our potential reluctance to spend money, and he was explaining the benefits of the various marketing endeavors that he could do. We wanted an auction, and we wanted a lot of people there at the auction. That was very clear. And so when Munish went through the marketing, we accepted everything he recommended. In fact, we actually exceeded it. We told him, no, we'd like to actually invest more in marketing. We expected a longer campaign than 4 weeks. We expected that we'd probably have to go for at least 6 weeks because it was a plaster house. And so I think marketing is very important, and it's everything to getting a competitive environment when it comes to selling your house to multiple bidders. And so I can't say more about it. You really need to do the marketing. I feel marketing is crucial. And when he talks about doing video productions, video and nighttime shots and glamour shots, these are things that got people looking. When people look at the advert in the listings, if they're not appealing, they'll just flick past that house and go to the next house. So having the house pitched so it gets instant appeal and people say, oh, I'd like to see that house. That's the magic. And Munish was very particular about which photographer he used, what time of night, whether it was candles out there going or whether it was lighting in the garden. He said, if you do these things, it just makes it more appealing. So we did, and we're very thankful for that.